here.
Jesus.
What a day. No, sir. Take off this. Take this right off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
You see, if
Oh Lord, alright, now you need to lace all the way down.
this is just going to be
fun. That's fun. Love that.
I think I only need to get it down so like what the third or fourth before I can get it out.
It's not worth it. Watch magic. Yeah. Oh God.
Right.
This is what happens when you're tired. So don't worry about it. It's called movie magic. That's what you see in the TV. I just did that. Let there be AC, and it was AC, and it was good. Yeah. So we just came back from the ALIAS Entertainment Expo Cosplay Parade while Neko is fighting for her life with her shoes and failing. Jesus Christ.
I'm losing. I'm tired of losing her.
Oh jeez, alright. 10 years later. So much longer than the original to be fired and then I hire a new one. Yeah, how was that? What?
My feet are dead.
Yeah.
My feet are dead, and guys, I had on contacts, but they burned the life out of my eyes. And now my eyes are blurry, so I need to put on my glasses to see. So for those who are not used to seeing me with glasses, hi, hello. Yes.
So we had a really fun time. We walk up and down and party with the people and
My
it was
makeup
great.
was a crime scene after the parade, guys. You see it now?
You know
It's
that
not a crime
public
scene.
cosplay I hate that she does? It looked exactly like that.
So imagine, it looked as if the first layer of my skin was peeling off, because you had patches that didn't have makeup, and I guess I was tired and stuff, so my skin was a little red. So it's like it was like big crease here, big patch here, and then if you when I lifted my cap, all of it was an entirely different color. So it's like it's literally like my face was melting off after the parade. But that shows that I had a good time.
Time was hard. You should see the stories on the Instagrams and stuff. And the full recap is coming soon. But we reach into that safe and sound. We're going to do a little Airbnb room tour. So what you're in right now is the living room area, entrance living room area. You know, couch, TV, niceness, all that. We're going to end up back here. So just don't worry about that. Let's go. We are going to walk you to the kitchen / dining area. Where is it light? What's light? No, that's back there light. Yeah, see them more movie magic. The one that all that time. It just be like that sometimes. The most powerful man in the world is the cameraman. So some movie on that. So washing machine is back there. The laundry station. Yeah. Nothing no obscene is back here, right? Okay, no, yes. We're gonna wash and dry, do your thing, niceness. And we got the kitchen. It's a nice big sink. I want my sink to be this big.
Fun fact, guys, there's a decent amount of utilities, but for some reason they never have a spatula. So we literally go to the supermarket today and buy a spatula.
We did it for the greater good because there will be someone else that will be booking after us and they go search around the whole bitch and find no spatula. So we did this for the greater good.
Yes. Yeah. You're welcome, Airbnb host.
Nice little space still. We're gonna walk you to the rooms. Always walk past this part, but this is actually the bathroom. Can I show the bathroom decent?
Is it decent?
We have been doing things. So maybe I'll preface. We are doing things. We are women and we do things. We make up and you know. But yeah, bathroom. Yeah. Bathroom things.
Yes.
Real nice.
Skincare, all of that. Okay.
Womanliness or whatever the shit we have. So that's the bathroom. Give it on? Okay. Next, the bedrooms.
Yo, I say fuck all. Trust and believe I say fuck all.
Oh gosh.
So I want y'all to know that I'm not a neat person. Right? So whatever you witness, it's me. And I saw it.
Okay, I'm not so bad.
You see,
Quick.
one would think that you would, be on your P's and Q's and keep the place neat and stuff. The place is actually decent enough, but me going through the trouble of locking my suitcase, fuck all of that. Alright, so this is my room. And that's a thing. Yeah.
Those are wires and that's also a thing.
Yeah. So this one is mine.
Closet.
It have plenty closet space and stuff, but say I'm too lazy to pack out all the things.
My room, same damn thing, not change. Where's the word lights?
I think it's somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Are you better than me? Now let's
My
keep the
room.
suitcase back.
I like to keep stuff somewhat together, so I can just grab it and go. So yeah, my room with all my stuff.
You see, me need to see what me are doing.
And I brought the bottle. Y'all thought that I was gonna leave my bottle. You Ray, I'm talking to your ass. Yes, I brought the bottle. Don't play with me.
Yeah, I know she said she keep everything in one place, but me personally, if I can't see it, then I go open it and everything I go over everywhere. So it's better it just stay open and spread out enough for me to just pick it out. Rather than me close it, open it back and everything shift, I'm gonna know where everything is. Right? That don't make sense. For me, that don't make sense. Right?
So yeah, same closet setup, nice room space and whatever. Yeah, niceness.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna walk our backsides back to the couch because our feet hurt.
You know that one scene in K-pop Demon Hunters?
Couch. We're gonna teach you there.
Y'all don't even understand how much I need.
Don't die, girl. Don't die. That's it. We're actually still hungry, so we're gonna fix that after the stream and stuff. But yeah, go on up here. What the fuck? Shit.
I'm right.
No, I did too.
There's the space to bed.
Yeah. Couch.
Where the line go?
Yeah. This one got shit ton of ramen and shit. Right.
You know, we missed the tray of food part, but I think we kind of covered that other aspect.
I'm still Dr. Claude Smith, I always fuck this last name up. Almost fooled me. In what way, dog? What way did we almost fool you? But anywho, as you can see, we are here alive. We had a very eventful plane ride. Tell about the plane ride. Then I said smooth sailing. This past pothole in the sky, it passed turbulence, it passed mild turbulence. You know me. I have not flew a lot. Flown, whichever, insert grammar word here. I have not done that a lot. So my fellow flymates experienced something for the first time called a double landing. Neko, you want to go into that?
So fun fact, guys. The pilot,
In one.
he deserved 2 bucks because he missed the landing on one of the stops. Literally missed the landing.
How the flight works is we left Jamaica to land in Antigua, then Antigua to Barbados, and then Barbados to Trinidad. Yeah. And where did the fucker was up? Where was
Barbados.
The fucker started in Barbados.
First of all, this man pulled on the landing gear and said, yeah man, where I land? Man gets stuck in the clouds. And when I saw him about to touch down, and I'm like, say we're too high. And the only reason I knew that we were too high is because we went to Barbados last year. And we came in the night last year, so my brain kind of have a slight idea of, what to expect. So when I saw him, like, this doesn't seem too right, And so said so done, before it reached the end of the runway, or perhaps he was at the end of the runway, the man pulled up.
But said, my grandmother, who hardly texts me, text me right, I guess when we reach the ground,
Right
the
before.
LTE signal start to connect to my phone, and then grandma started to call me.
Literally.
Grandma started text me, and grandma don't talk to me all that often. So she's like, is everything okay? And you mean is everything okay? So as that message, I couldn't reply back, and by the time I saw that message, the man did go down and dip right back up.
Exactly, the man pull up right after the message basically. We're like,
Jesus, is that you?
I was like, oh.
Is that you, Jesus?
It's like that. Oh shit. I was like,
Oh,
I
God.
miss Mr. Landon. And I'm like, I'm not missing Mr. Landon. I'm like, wait.
Or us.
But I literally like thought about it and I'm like, the man put down the landing gear. He said we're prepared for landing. And we were trying to land. And the man pulled up and I said, that actually happened. What the fuck?
You know, I can't tell grandma, I have not told grandma anything because I think she's going to fly up on the water top and reach in Jamaica just to pray for me. Because she don't play them games. And if I told her that her timing connect like that, on that level, done.
It like, no, my dear grandma connected differently because when I said the timing was time, literally.
That's some scary shit.
I was like, so did the timeline shift? And we just end up in the timeline whenever, you know?
God was that you?
I was like,
hello.
hi.
How you doing up there? You know?
My thought process is that, alright, you know what? He messed up the first time, but if he was able to catch it, that means he can land it. If he can catch it, he can land it.
If you want someone to pray more, put them on a flight.
And that's it,
Put them on a flight.
Yo, after I pull up, there was a lady in the seat in front that was,
When you start sanctify the plane, I'm like,
literally,
whatever you said, I agree with you.
100 times 100.
Times it, girl. Double it, triple it. We agree with you, girl.
Oh my god.
When you start signal the plane and call out everybody, yeah, we agree with you.
There's something I'm missing, I think I'm here like phone.
Share too.
I think like WhatsApp.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, like literally, but see how these and I'm like, you know, you have the right idea.
She gets it.
Yeah.
I did it mentally, but she did it outwardly. Like, yeah, sanctify everything in Israel, everything.
I know even when them land back, the way them land rough, you know. The way I land rough, like in land rough, and like the way just embrace the seat. Cause we're like, you know. We were in the emergency exit seat, you know. So you know, so we were just like, yeah, man.
The person beside us had their shoes off the whole time. So when the fucker start, the man start. Yeah, so
literally, as soon as the plane pull up,
good. Ready for bust that door. Train with jump out. If we drop, broke something, it's fine. Alive is the ouch. We're not playing those games, okay?
All three of us in the row. Literally, when the man about to touch on the wall, I just said,
ready?
This is the seat in front, and we're like, alright.
Ready?
And time now.
Cause me ready, no. Anytime you ready, me ready too.
Be ready. It was so glam.
It was a time and something to tell the grandkids, you know. But we reached.
Yeah, we reached.
It was like after Barbados, like a 1 hour 30, whatever.
The flight was delayed because the man turned around 2 times. But you know, we reached, and that is what matters, right?
With all 10,000 fingers.
All of
Nothing
that.
don't drop off, you know. Praise God, yeah. So yeah, first order of business. It should be playlisted on the channel, but the first thing we did, we went on the Now Morning Show to talk about the Inter-Caribbean Anime Convention Tour and how it's our second staging. And what we want to do with this tour, not only show off the different conventions in the Caribbean, but the different businesses that are born from them, and that the larger ones that get involved with them, and how we want to create regional business relations around these different conventions and shit. So Can I get you that link? So those who want to watch it, below YouTube stuff works, you know? Yeah, right, that's all. Share, copy, that. If you
Chris,
can
it was
find
meant to be. Just let it happen.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because, exactly, just because I'm in front of you don't mean say me not do my duty. You know, so me tell you a long time, so like I just let y'all rent the position, but who are the the landlord?
You said, damn.
Me the landlord. So you know, say I might spot that.
That's it.
Okay. But yeah, that was eventful happenings, so to speak, right? Oh yes, guys, this place is nice.
It is. So
Wow, that's crazy.
No morning show TV.
Also, guys, I bought stuff. Don't tell certain people.
Certain people not already there, you know.
I got contacts, but it was for a good cause because I needed red contacts for 2 of my cosplays that I'm wearing here, and then I needed a white mesh one that makes my eyes look fully white for a surprise cosplay for Anime Bonkers. I'll keep it mysterious for y'all, right? But we went to like this little market, and I had a bunch of anime booths and stuff.
I saw the boo-boo phone case and I had to walk away.
There was a lot of nice merchandise. You know,
much things.
One thing I can always count on with Trinidad and them always have merchandise, the quality and the variety. That's the one thing about this place. So if any of y'all ever stop in this country for any anime event of some sort, just know the quality of and variety of the merch and the authenticity of the merch too is top tier. And bring your purse because it's not that me don't want to buy things, but me I try, me I try to make things strange, right? But then every time I pass a booth, this is something more.
Yep.
I am like,
I could just hold a heart and hold a pocket and just walk.
Like it's not like even, and thankfully we went to this place and they had, I was walking by the booth, so I'm like, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute, and then this one booth had a display with like 20 different types of contacts. So I'm like, hold on, full stop, pause. Because literally today I spoke with one of the community reps, asking her on the shuttle to the event if there was anywhere that sold colored contacts. And she told me a couple places, but I checked one of those places in the plaza where the event was held and they didn't have any. And then the other place is at another mall or some other thing, and I'm like, what is the most, cost-effective way to find what I need? And also, it's Halloween contacts or whatever, so I know it'll be harder to find that in any regular store. So we happened to pass through this mini market, right? And lo and behold, these contacts that I need are right there. I'm like, thank God. Because, boy, I really wasn't sure where I was going to get it. And, for example, the cosplay I'm going to wear for the photo shoot that's happening next week, I don't have the swords for it. And I frankly don't think I'm going to be able to get the swords before that. So I'm like, okay, at least whatever I'm wearing needs to look as complete as possible, I guess, right? And I could just look badass or whatever, right? Just do some poses in that regard. So
meanwhile, I'm still on the search for my lenses.
Yeah.
Anime con.
Because now I needed like a yellow one, and unfortunately they usually stock it, but they didn't have it this
You
time.
just saw it like see.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna try and think.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's still some parts in Jamaica that have it.
Hey,
Then-
Smiley.
Hi, King Smiley. Love your outfits. Thank you. Pictures are coming soon. You know, the full recap video of what we did today is coming out really soon.
Oh yeah, guys, we got stranded at some point. That was fun.
It was fun. That's my first cosplay parade.
Oh.
It was lit.
Yes,
that
it was
people
lit.
can turn up. It was lit.
Yeah, cosplay parade is good. Also, I did mention this to now that the cinemas in Trinidad are nicer and stuff. You saw what I was talking about? Because
They have Dairy Queen, fucking McDonald's, cinnamon, and I have not tried it.
a bunch of
Trinidad KFC, we not tried it yet.
Yeah, I
so.
haven't tried it either. There's like a bunch of foreign franchises that both we have and then some that like nobody that we don't have. And specifically, I really want to go to Dairy Queen because that's one of my favorite things to do here, or at least in terms of food wise, to go to Dairy Queen. And now I can go to
I'm just here for food. Like,
now I can go to cinema. But honestly, I gotta say that, like, the food here so far, yeah.
I tried doubles. We
Yes,
had doubles.
we had doubles.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Right after the TV interview, and right when we were ending, I
Yeah.
told the host that we have not had doubles yet. I have not had doubles. She's like, no girl, you need to get you some doubles when as we done. Like that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Right after we done talk. And like right after, like up the road from the studio, there was a man selling doubles. And we got some mangoes.
Yes, he was selling doubles and the guy beside him was selling mangoes. So we got a bunch of mangoes.
Come on, brother. How much for the mango again? I will give you.
Let me just respond to this.
People, you know how Jamaica have mango, right? There's different types of mangoes here. And right when the dude was selling the doubles, he showed me there was these type of mangoes. Guess what they are called? Go wild guess. They're very sweet. Yeah. Guess what they're called? People. Them name Cutlass mango. Cutlass mango. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you look like a cutlass. I'm like, no, it don't. But you know, yeah. And it's very sweet. It's like, it one tastes like, you know, the small yellow ones that's back in Jamaica, the small yellow skin ones, like up in your teeth, like exactly like that. And I've been living on it. But you know what? If nobody don't want them, it will just disappear. And yeah, it would gladly disappear. But yeah, some cutlass mango with the doubles. Oh gosh. So I am fully vacationing in food. Like I want to fully experience Trini food. I'm talking street food, I'm talking like homemade food. There's still some stuff that I think I have. What the sweet something you serve when you try one day?
Kalori.
Kalori, yeah. If Nell's editing is gonna take a while, you know, so RJ, I am too tired to cuss you off right now. How about a good night? How about a how was your day, Nile? How about a are you okay? Did you eat? How there's so many ways you could have started this conversation before you get to that, but you just start with the foolishness. And now may I start back with the foolishness. You see, it's your life work? It's your life work? Okay. Silver is looking lovely tonight, says King Smiley.
Thank you, just replying to some stuff.
Cutlass mango, the jokes that will be made, bro. I was doing a tour and someone from Trinidad said the same thing. Cutlass mango. It looked like a cutlass? Not in my opinion, but who am I to say something? Like, I'm not going to be doing what I did in Barbados and a full-on debate against Guinea being called golden apple. Ask me, oh, you go back, you go back the apple. Buy the apple, show me. Boy, golden apple. Which part of Guinea named golden apple? Like, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, you Mm. Mm. Now I can look at you and see how your day was. Like, what is supposed to be? What is supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Got stranded, but got bailed out thanks to yes, Ryu, Calvo, Kevin. Thank you very much.
I'll be right back, guys.
You look like we finally got some cardio in. Well, we walked around. The parade today was held in a plaza. What is the plaza again? South Park Plaza, I think. Yeah. And the parade was just us going around the plaza. So we did like a few, like about 3 laps around the plaza. And it was dope. People were recording. You can see the collective confusion and excitement at the same time. So, and they were recording, so I can't wait to see what they gonna put up. We'll get something to drink. 1 second. So yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, thanks for all the help. And due to the fact that we were stranded and the people who chipped in helped us out, yes. But now transportation is moving our ass low key. So if you guys would like to help us make our trip here a little bit easier, because transportation is the killer. Not even all that before, it's really transportation. So if anybody in the chat would like to assist with that, the donation link is should be in the chat, and it should be pinned, and it should be all these nice things. But you're gonna see it in a bit. But thanks to those who assisted us for real from Jamaica to get here in the first place, and those who have been helping us out while we have been here, between the TV interview to know the cosplay parade. I believe on Tuesday we have the cosplay photo shoot. I'll be doing the beach version of Nessa, and Neko has her cosplay planned, which I don't remember right now, but she can probably tell you when you get back. But yeah, and what else? I'm very honest, but I think you're going to have it. You want to do that, sure. What do you mean? Bro. Oh. I'm going to copy the Streamlabs link to pin it in the chat. You know how life started when my tablet choose to not be slow. I must be really tired. The tablet feels sorry for me. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I just put the link, the donation link, and I pinned it. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of activities throughout the week, starting with the we just did the parade, so the next thing, as I said, is the photo shoot and cross. And we're gonna have footage and recaps and behind the scenes and all that niceness coming out in the week, so you guys will be updated as to what is going on. If you watch the story, you would have seen how the cosplay parade looked, so the idea of what you'll be seeing in this recap. We found a cute little, we call it teacher, but it's not teacher. They're called Meet Tea, MEET TEA. But our ass, you know, Heacher right there in Trinidad. Yeah. They serve boba tea and different flavors. Neko and I had chocolate, and the chocolate is strong. The chocolate literally tasted like They grab the chocolate tree, squeeze it by the neck, and throw it in a cup. That's how strong the chocolate is. Like, no preservatives, no fake shit. It's just chocolate straight through. MEET, not MEAT. What am I going? Shit. Oh man. I did lose a battle. Like it was hard. Like the sun was fully stunted today. Like the sun decided, you know, it's our time, it's my time now, and it's like I feel like the sun just shine right here. Like the sun does sunbend, you know, water bend, sunbend, and it just come right here.
I still exist.
Yeah.
My mother called. There's apparently a birthday party going on, and she called in the middle of the party. It was very loud music.
Nice.
She's having a ball, but she was just doing the motherly duties and checking up on me. Oh, I'm gonna do this now. You know what? I'm figuring this out.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out. See it there? I figured it out.
Something like that, baby.
I figured it out.
Tired like all us.
Yeah.
Like no cap, decency. It was a day, and when it's finished, we gonna shower up and then eat 2 sandwich. You know, but I still want my shit in cinnamon. That's like top on the list for things for me to try. Like while I'm here, I want one. You're a water trainer, how are you losing to fire types? Because the fire type came strong and didn't bring enough water, okay? That's how that works. When you think you're prepared and then life just box you, it be like that sometimes. And it was like that today. Did you know that this Pokemon, his face is in his ass? Like, I thought this was his face.
I thought so too.
But this is his face.
Imagine your face is anatomically by your ass. That's all like an unfortunate existence.
That's a crime. Whoever made this Pokemon, you need evaluation. Because how you make something like this and say, yeah, put it out? Really?
Because truly, I'm used to. I obviously I've seen the anime and stuff, and I'm like, oh, his mouth is moving there. That's his mouth. Well, no, I don't know how you could be so unfortunate that your face is by your ass. What happens when you're taking a shit? How would like?
A man can analyze himself.
How is that even?
You can see it before it happens. That's how close his face is right now.
Like that just seems. Why? I would dread going to the bathroom every time.
Look here, you know, on the y'all done messed up putting me onto Pokemon. Me. Guess what in here now? Guess what in here?
Oh God.
Knowing me. Eh? Shit face? We call him body face. But shit face, body face, it's perfectly interchangeable at this point. But always a solve. Between him and Mr. Cambada, you know who me call Cambada. I don't know who more solve. Man, I have to put on a mask to make people like him. Because he's so ugly. Like, oh yes, a solve. And then this with Mr. Body face. More unfortunate. Prayers and sorrows.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to look it up and just assume that now is wrong again. No, I know that. We were told that this is not his face. This is the Pokemon. This is, I don't in something to say, but in
So
body, yay, mouth.
like fine, okay, his mouth is in the normal position, but for whatever reason, anytime
If I
he go to the bathroom, his eyes are in danger.
So when you wipe him ass, wipe him eye then.
I know.
I'm so sorry, but it's facts. It's the people them tell me. Firstly, I did not agree with them because that makes sense to fight them. But they're like, no, girl, this is his face, this is his mouth, and that's his ass. Rough.
That sounds like a rough life. I don't think that could work. I could work with that.
We're gonna fight Pokemon. Oh, make Pokemon. We're gonna fight them. Like, where are this, sir? Why was I made like this? Dumb shit. Man, I believe we've done our proof of life.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know, so alive and thing, and make sure that you guys are following the socials. Follow Silver Nichols Instagram and TikTok and everything the fuck else. And same for the Valkyries group page. You can see what we have been putting out and what we plan to do. As I said, back in Jamaica, the streaming times will be very sketchy. This is just literally a proof of live stream. So God knows when we're going to stream again.
Mm-hmm.
So shift gears to the socials to catch up and keep up with what we are doing. Alright? So, yeah. Content done tomorrow. Yup, we have so much shit. Did the people them tell the vibes up and not down? They didn't want to go into that part, so you can know how unfortunate this Pokemon is. They didn't want to discuss any further. There's just no say his face is next to his ass. That's all I need to know. I don't think we need to know anything else. Honestly. The less we know, the better with this.
You know something today? After the parade, or not? Close to the end of the parade, my chest stopped, my breathing stopped working and I'm still continue. I could have straight up drop under the know. And here I am still vibing.
Casually.
Like, I'm not even going to pump up to now. Although, realistically speaking, I should have probably done that.
You know,
I was just casually
you just here chilling, bro. Like, if I life, if I dirt, I dirt. We just vibing, bro.
What are some of the coolest cosplays that you guys see at the cosplay parade? So there was this, is Padmé name? There's that one character from Star Wars that was that Anakin, that was Anakin's wife, girlfriend, whatever the fuck. I can't remember her name, but that's the character. That one was really cool. There was a Majin Buu.
Oh yeah.
Like in like the full suit.
It's him, but the cosplay is sick.
Like it was literally like a mascot suit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looked like Majin Buu. Misty, shout out to Misty.
Big up Misty.
She was a vibe, you know, completed we had a little Pokemon group photo shoot, y'all will see that.
Or it's the thumbnail, so
yeah.
Pretty thumbnail. The picture will come out on Instagram really soon, but pretty thumbnail. After the Misty cosplayer I saw Miss Aya say.
Oh yeah, there was a Momo. There was a Momo and she was adorable.
Yeah, she was cool.
There was a pretty decent cosplay from Naruto as well. Whichever one of the characters is like a puppet master. Because I know there's like, not the Akatsuki member, the one that's from the, you know, whatever, one of them people there. Mm-hmm. He had the cosplay and then he had the puppet attached to him on his back. Like that was cool.
We saw John Cena. Technically, does anybody see John Cena?
Guys,
really real.
There was a point in time in the parade where, for some reason, they played the John Cena's, like, the music typically associated with John Cena, and the guy that had the championship belt and stuff, he ran to the front and basically started hyping out of nowhere. And I'm like, you know what? That was a vibe.
That was a vibe.
That was genuinely a vibe. I'm just
like, John Cena song playing and John Cena cosplay right there.
He wasn't even necessarily wearing a John Cena cosplay. He just had a fucking belt. He just had a belt. But you know what? We're like, alright, nah, he's John Cena now. No, this just makes sense.
That's just him. Even if I am.
Yeah, I am.
Potatoes. Never make sure Nal's in your will in case. Look here, I'm in your will. What part of wife don't you understand? They just be like that.
And then like there was, oh my god, there was a Garnet. Shout out to the Garnet because like her afro was afroing, and then like she actually like sewed the suit, the bodysuit. I don't know if she sewed the base, but she definitely sewed like certain parts of it.
People, I was spirited away for the first time. And I don't know if I don't remember what did it show us to be about?
Yeah, well,
But I could barely see
essentially.
it. But we never see it without label.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real about the Spirited Away though, guys. I fell asleep.
Me too.
Here's the problem, right? I actually genuinely love watching Spirited Away, and I've watched it many times. And experiencing it in a theater is nice, but not in sub.
Yeah.
Not in sub.
It was kind of.
Alright, I'm just gonna be this is just me being purely real on that. Not to say I don't mind subbed anime versus dubbed anime, I watch both, but when you're in a big theater with a big screen and you're sitting closer to the screen, it's hard to read and watch at the same fucking time. So that's a criticism I just want to throw out there. So if anybody sees this, that's my main criticism, right? But because it was cold and I only had my hoodie and I was wearing these shorts, but my dress was pretty dog. Fully miss out like an hour at least.
I woke up and Goody was at the train station.
You know, we drop asleep with the low. We drop asleep after she made the man. But you remember the spirit with the whole garbage? That's in the beginning, Jesus Christ.
See,
The spirit, literally, the first job she got to bathe the guy with the whole heap of garbage in his body, the river spirit.
Yeah.
Not too long after Yubaba congratulated her, I'm gonna asleep. I'm gonna wake up at the end when they're getting on the train to go see our sister. That's how bad it was. For me personally. That's how cold it was, and I'm gonna drop asleep.
That whole movie pissed me off though, because the entire bitch fault is the parents.
Yeah, completely.
Normally it's the picnic run in the dark area and the parents have to grab the child and be like, don't go in now. Why are you walking through this dark ass place?
I never understood why the parents ever did that. And then which responsible adult is going to go to a food stand and just yam the food with nobody present?
Come, it tastes so good. Chihiro. Come, it tastes, it's so succulent. You should try. Yummy, that's how you're gonna get poison.
Exactly. You see food lie down and nobody not attending to the food and you're just gonna eat it, so? And then come on, you pay later. That don't make sense. In fact, if you see the food there and nobody's there and there's no sign or anything,
that not sound suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. That's the
one. No question. Just sit and pull plate and start eating.
As iconic as Spirited Away is, and I still love the movie to this day, that's the one thing that's just like, bro, that just don't make sense. That's illogical.
I was pissed off because, like, really, as a parent, as two parents, mother and father,
you make the spoiled child have more sense than you. You see how that sounds? You make the spoiled pick have more sense than you.
Wait a minute.
Crazy.
It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. Mother and father, you made that up. You want that slap with each other. Honestly.
What I will say though, the sub, the way how, I know that the dub is always going to be different in the dialogue, but still similar. But there were certain lines and stuff that were genuinely completely different from the dub that kind of gives a different context to Spirited Away, which, as much as sub is hard to watch in a theater, right? And that's my main gripe about that specifically. Watching it in sub actually changes the tone of the movie a little bit, because now you hear what they were trying to say originally in Japanese, and then like certain conversations between characters, you're like, oh, you know, that actually makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say it didn't make sense in dub, but there's certain details about certain interactions that made more sense in the sub. Because, for example, like in the ending with Yubaba and stuff with regards to the contract and picking the pigs and whatever, there are certain things that she said that were just not in the dub. At least they weren't delivered in the same way in the dub. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then the whole thing with the contract getting signed and stuff originally, she actually said some of the things that were not in the W. And I'm like, huh.
What other songs they played at the cosplay parade? I heard Marshall.
There was the Marshall opening. There was
Naruto opening. Yeah.
Rumbling was played. About 2 or 3, I think 2 Attack on Titan songs are played. Tokyo Ghoul opening was played. If y'all wondering, anime openings.
Yeah.
Plus K-pop Demon Hunters at it.
Oh yes.
But if for the parade it was straight up anime openings. So there's a lot of vibes from that. There was a Naruto opening somewhere in the mix. There are a couple I didn't personally recognize, even though I've heard them, I didn't necessarily like. It's from shows me never watch. So I kind of just vibe with certain ones. Hey, Pedro.
Hi, Pedro. Devil's advocates here, there are unmanned shops in Japan where people just leave the money after they're done. But at least the food is prepared though. Like
there's
you
signage.
the food being prepared, or you receive the food.
There are instructions, there's something indicating that, hey, you can do that.
But food that's on a table, no one around, nobody doing nothing. Raw breeze here in the back of your ears. And some random food and just not eat it. It's like the first thing your parents tell you not to do.
Exactly, don't eat food, don't take things from strangers. And then you kind of straight up with that. So.
I'm not turning up pig, like a damn it, guys. You have an obvious ass rule, you just rock it, that's playing like a freaking guts.
What?
That pissed me off. Because I am a big sister, and I'm mother number B, and it pissed me off. Because if you're a parent, you're 2 parents, and you
good job endangering your child.
and the pig not tell you to stop it. How? That shit pissed me off. But shit, man, I'm hungry. Not gonna lie.
I'm very hungry.
So we're gonna shower out and eat these chicken burger shits.
Yeah, we bought some chicken burgers, so we're gonna go prepare that. We got some cheese and some veg and all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, we saved some ketchup too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't like ketchup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the ketchup packets that we saved from the other day, I'm gonna just use a couple of those.
Okay. But yeah, that's our time in Trinidad so far. Still have a lot more videos to come out.
So much things, and I'm glad I get a break tomorrow because boy, today was long.
And then there's still the ALIAS and Revolution thing to practice for.
We're gonna have to practice tomorrow. Actually, I was thinking about doing a review today. Nope, tomorrow.
Well, we won't be here all day tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll practice tomorrow, and we have a little mirror over here. Well, not little, it's a decent sized mirror so we can
See body parts and shit.
Yes, so I was like, do I have to go through the trouble of booking a studio and then more money and then more time and
more transportation to fucking try to find.
Thankfully, there's a mirror here so we can make do. Because we know the kind of foolishness. Children. And one thing about us as well is that when me and I for some reason can get in sync really easily. I don't get it. Mind's connected.
It's the brain thing.
The brain is braining, right? So once we figure out what angles, what height or certain hands, and we can see it for ourselves and do it a couple times in front of the mirror, even if we're not doing full out, our brain will just automatically remember to do it like that.
Don't question it, it's the brain thing.
Yeah, the brain does things. But yeah, guys, as you can see, we
kind of like unfold.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I have on my glasses and I don't fucking wear my glasses.
You ever get first?
Probably.
Come on, shit.
You can do that.
I want bathroom. She might as well go now. So yeah. Oh, fine. Okay, fine. So yeah, the shit. What was your guys' favorite cosplay parade song? Honestly, not my favorite, but I was happy to hear the Attack on Titan song, you know, the anime So that was iconic. It and Marshall. That was
Everybody
getting down like crackers.
I lost my fucking voice. You know, that is when my chest, like I lost the ability to breathe. Because when I walk and I pace, I'm singing at the top of my lungs. Just like how, you know how K-pop idols have to sing and dance at the same time.
These girls run on treadmills and sing.
It's effectively the same thing. So I was dying. And I was walking right behind the car. So imagine if I just dropped.
Hey, the Pokeball dropped one at a time.
Oh yeah.
Airbend the shit to stop. The wheel was right there, like, please just stop. We not going behind it.
And I was just like, I had to actually stop. I even stopped down. Like, wait.
Stop.
Let's wait until it's, somewhat relaxes,
It relaxes itself. It relaxes itself. It was alright. Both Pokeballs are in the thing, so we do that, I think.
Oh boy.
One time, Trinidad Cosplay scene turn up still.
Yeah.
The merch is merching.
The merch, Jesus, the merch.
Don't come here with money. You're gonna leave with half the fucking shit.
Yo, that's
You're gonna leave with everything.
You know what's so funny? A lot of my best merch that I have is from Trinidad. That just goes to show, right? So
I can't leave here and don't support them. So we're gonna get a few.
Yeah, we're going to get our one or two things. As you see, I bought some contacts. But when we go to the expo,
I'm gonna see what else.
we'll get our one thing. I personally like practical merch. To be honest, that same booth that had the contacts had beanies, and I absolutely love beanies. So I'm hoping they're at the expo so I can just snatch a beanie.
I saw a little phone case, and I need a new phone case right now. So shit.
I really like practical merch.
I'm just what my pocket and what my heart I want to.
After I spent 40 US.
Hopefully I still get my gift.
I think I spent 40 US on the two contacts I picked up, which was not out of pocket per se. Well, it was not a teething price. It was a legitimate price based on how contacts typically cost whenever I buy it like locally. But I saw after I spent that money, I'm like, I'm not gonna. As much as I want a beanie, because I saw so many nice ones, I was like, nah man, spread out the expenses. You know what? It's fine.
I'm gonna wait until the expo and then I can fat my eyes and then
we will be able to get a good cross section of what is available, and then we can circle back to specific people, right? Because it don't make sense to jump the gun now. When there's gonna be an expo full of vendors, that makes no sense, right? So
support your anime business there.
Yes.
Have a nice things there. What upcoming activity for Golden Week you're looking most forward to before the convention next week? Anything that involves alcohol? I'm kidding.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But for real though, I'm looking forward to the Met Gala. That's what I'm looking forward to. Malika, you trust my body.
I did?
You trust me. I don't fart on people, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, most likely you trust me.
Oh, it's just comfortable right It just is. I'm not even capping. It just is. I was just looking for another spot to put my head. But what am I looking forward to? Let me see. I guess I haven't been to a water park in a while.
Cool one and shut down like a little bitch. See, that's
I genuinely haven't been back to a water park since I was a child.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to going to there's a water park that we're going to as a part of Golden Week on the Friday before the expo. So, and I brought like a secure-ish bathing suit, so I shouldn't have any slip-ups or anything.
Is my bathing suit secure?
No, it's a regular swimsuit you have, so you're fine.
Is any bathing suit secure? No bathing suit is safe. Anybody can get it.
Point is, Maga jump onto the slide and have a good time. You see that I'm gonna be a child again for a little bit. At some point, I'm going to just lie down on a lounge chair and sleep, right? But Maga get a few slides in, sit down in the water for a good a good 15 minutes or so, and just space out. I don't know why I like doing that. Like anytime I go to a water body, I like to just sit down in the water and just space out. It's just like
be the allegations. Brother, a part of life. No?
Wait, what is? Oh, why not?
Part of life.
And not my fault, say, that's off. But you see how hard this couch is? I know my fault. I part of life.
Yeah. Yeah. And what? Best seat in the house.
But yeah. To be fair, I'm looking forward to Met Gala too, I guess, because formal dress and I get to wear Cruella again.
You get to wear a read. Good girl, a read.
I get some decent food, if a nice little table, and it's a little vibes. Vibes, you know? Little vibes.
What about the after party? Look here, don't ask me, don't ask us about what happened. Chances are we don't know, we won't know because it will be what happens, just like what happens in Barbados stays in Barbados, what happens in Trinidad stays in Trinidad.
Because the funny part about the after party, guys, the ticket that we have is all-inclusive drinks.
Yes, they do give up drinks at the after party.
And
Nico is no longer a designated driver.
This is the fun part, right? I'm always the designated driver. The last time when we were in Barbados, I was drunk at least 2 or 3 times.
Yup.
And 2 or 3 different instances. So, y'all know the vibes, right? Yep. And as I said, all-inclusive drinks as well. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm just saying.
No promises.
I know, said, like literally, I came back home from one of the outings in Barbados, and I looked in the mirror and I could see the size of my pupils, and I was like,
being drunk was a weird feeling for me because I'm used to being high all the time. Mm-hmm. So like, getting drunk is like another spectrum. It's like I'm trying to navigate through it. Like, okay, you're just really, really high, but like, no, brother, it's different. It feels slippery. Like, oh, that makes sense. Like, being high, you can still be productive, but like, being drunk is like, you're trying to be productive, but you just feel like you're fuckery. And you can't stop yourself from doing fuckery. So I'm happy that I'm in a safe environment with trusted people, drinking irresponsibly, responsibly. Yeah? Something new.
No, literally, like, after the after party, you know, the boat was one thing.
Oh, Harrison.
The boat was one thing, right? Mm-hmm. But after the after party in Barbados, like, my back vision wasn't straight. The 2 of us were not walking straight.
We were not here.
We were not available.
Oh, we just
fumbled into the car, and God knows.
Mm-hmm.
God knows, right?
And these people come up to the convention the day after bright like sunny roses, like they never drink down the place. I'm like, how?
I don't know.
How are you guys okay?
Barbados did it, honestly.
How wanna do it? Are you guys? Where are your livers? So that should
the liver just don't exist, clearly. Alright.
It's Jeremy Padilla. Hello.
Hi, today's Saturday. You making the cosplay? First of all, we sorted out our cosplays before we got here, because you know it. Mm-hmm. I personally have 1 or 2 repairs to make, but in terms of making the whole thing, no, that doesn't long time.
Cosplays are 99.5% complete.
Like, I've been through the whole, Barbados was an example. I've been through the whole making the cosplay on the trip thing. I don't like it.
Return to paint. Perfect story.
Like, not to say I won't do it if I have to, but this is one of the few times that I get to go on a trip or go to a convention and not have to think about sewing every single day, gluing every single day, and as I say, I still have gluing and sewing to do, but it's just minor, right? So I could just spend a 1 night or a 1 afternoon, touch up and do that, and then that's it, right? I can just actually focus on enjoying the convention. Because for example, today's outfit, the only thing I had to do is put my contacts to soak and just hand sew 1 wristband. That's it. I woke up in the morning, put on everything, put on my makeup, and went out the door. Right? I had nothing to do. And also, I was looking for my paint bag and I couldn't find it. As in Jamaica. So I had to just bring another one.
Just believe it quickly. Shit. What time is the after party from? And two versus what time is your flight? What is English language, sir?
I'm understanding this question. So, boy, the flight is early morning, you know.
Oh, early talk.
Let me just. I think it's ridiculous hours.
Tell me some for her, my mind.
To be honest, I think it is, but let me just.
You just went and cried.
I'm double checking.
Don't you know?
Why not? This looks like a silly scene.
So we are driving ourselves by the teeth to the airport.
Oh wait, okay. Not 4 o'clock, but 8 o'clock.
5. Oh,
but 8 o'clock, and we still need to get there 2 hours before. So
exactly.
Okay,
So might as well be freaking.
So we have to get there at least by 6 o'clock. So still we have to get up 5 o'clock and.
The flight is 8, is that?
Flight is 8. Yes.
8 o'clock. And it's straight to Jamaica, right?
Yeah, straight flight.
Because we're not too far from it.
Yeah, we're actually like what? 10 minutes, 15 minutes per se away from the airport, so it really isn't that crazy. It's just that I'm just medsing the fact that why.
Early one.
Yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't find it. First of all, it never reached Jamaica. I was looking for it. The reason why I reached the airport a little later than planned in Jamaica is because I couldn't find the fucking pin bag. Oh, too much bags in general? Oh. I just understand the fucking question. That's how it was at the time, but just understand the question. Yes, I have too many bags.
You can sleep on the plane.
You can sleep on the plane.
Why? No, people do that to me. You can't sleep on the plane.
Again, to be fair, this flight is only 3 hours compared to over 6 hours on the last one. So maybe I'll get an hour, perhaps.
Fully packed by Sunday morning, get up at 5:30 to the airport by 6:30. Yeah.
Oh, I can't be fully packed because I'll have a costume on display.
Put everything into the camera. You know you have everything open. When is the part of the party starting when they're doing?
That's a good question. Hold on, I'm gonna find out, or I'm gonna try to find out. Let me go on the websites. Let's see if this information is on the website, perhaps. Wait, shit. No, cancel. Off. Okay, things to do. Nightlife. After party. Alright, it starts at 8 p.m.
Stewpies! Hi, Stewpies!
Annyeong.
Hi! What's up?
Okay, so it starts at 8 and ends at 12. So 4 hours? Question mark? Of party? Potentially.
The cool thing about this after party is that it's like different realms, as what they call it.
They have different segments for like different types of music. So I'm looking forward to the K-pop segment.
I heard trap. That's me right there. There's dancehall, there's trap, there's K-pop, there's EDM. Yeah. Give me one Playboy card and I'm cool. Give me any Playboy card and I'm cool.
So since people get crowns with numbers, since YouTube added this leaderboard feature and caused chaos.
Yep. Girls always overpack on a trip. Well, it's better to have too much than not enough.
And I know I definitely overpacked on clothes this time, but it's better to do that.
I mean, the leaderboard is done by interactions in chat.
Engagement.
Type out backside, you may not number one. But you also may lose it.
Results may vary.
Yeah.
Because the way how this works, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
And yes, admin is admitting on that. Alright. As you can see, I like how I'm dropping asleep and man forget about it.
Right, I'm back. I'm tired.
And what of this?
Ross, my apologies.
Okay. I literally go and forget up and cook food. Okay, sick dog.
You can watch Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, we can continue Cyberpunk. We started it, or I watched it before, but I think I don't remember it now.
Well, this is where we're gonna leave you, lovely people. We're gonna get back to you when we get back to you at another check-in time. And I have no idea when that is. As we said, follow the Instagrams, follow the TikToks, so you can see what we have done and what we plan to do. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this Boost of Life / update / report stream. And we'll see y'all when we see y'all, if we see y'all again. Bye.